Hey folks, welcome to our Musky segment, our feature Musky segment of the week. I've got Rich Blanger from St. Croix with that hot camel. Man, you always have the best garb of anybody I've ever seen on television.
Just for this show.
You're awesome, buddy. Well, Rich is one of my regular fishing partners on my musky trips, and Rich and I are doing our annual August musky trip, and we've been fishing our favorite over the past few days. We've been fishing our favorite pattern, which is wind and rocks. In fact, the wind is starting to pick up right now for the first time, but prior to this wind picking up, it's been dead flat calm. How do you catch fish in dead flat calm conditions midday? Well, there's a couple of ways to do it, and sometimes it's uncomfortable, but you know, a couple of things that work for Rich and I have been top water, jerking on minnow baits, and glide baits, jerk baits. This bait is the feature of this show at fishing in calm, flat conditions. And this particular bait is my brand new design. This is our 2014 entry. It's a bait I've been working on for a long time. And people have asked me for years, how come you haven't come out with a jerk bait or a glide bait? And my answer in the past is always because I really haven't found something that was unique and different enough, and something I thought was really better than all the other great jerk baits and glide baits that are already out there. But that all changed here recently when I really started experimenting with this style of design and really started to dial in on what I really liked and didn't like in some of the other baits. That's kind of how I design most of my lures. And honestly, I'm about as proud of this bait as anything I've ever designed. I think it's my best design since the Top Raider. There's a lot of things that are going into making this bait very unique and makes it really produce fish in dead flat conditions when they won't hit anything else. What makes this bait so special is its zigzag action. It has non-stop. You cannot stop this bait from zig. You can just retrieve this bait and it wants to do this through the water.
Dance.
Yeah, it's just, but if you just, any kind of twitching action, whether it's a short rod twitch or a long sweep, you're gonna get this accentuated glide, or you're gonna get this real fast zigzag action. It's designed so that it always gives you a consistent left-right zigzag action. It's suspending, slow sinking, depending upon the water temperature. By the way, that's the difference between suspending, floating, and sinking baits. With a glide bait, you want a glide bait to sink or just suspend. You don't want it to float. But it will, if you set it perfectly to suspend at a certain water temperature, it'll float when the water's warmer, it'll sink when the water's colder. That's something very few people realize. And you can change the buoyancy of your bait. The easiest way to do it, is just to change hook sizes. We talked a lot about the technique, the new lure, the GlideRaider. Now, watch it in action. Come on up, Rich.
Glider comes through.
Yep. Oh, she's staying deep. Oh, I got her snagged. She's snagged. Funny. So we're gonna have to take her quick.
You ready?
Wait now, wait. She's fighting so hard, folks, because she swiped at the bait and she's hooked funny. Wait now, wait. Okay. GlideRaider. just said to my friends in the back of the boat, which would be Rich Belanger from St. Croix,
Nice job.
and my cameraman par excellence, Doug Wagner, at 18 years old. He's probably the youngest camera guy in the business, doing a super job. Just talked about how this is a good glider day. And I'm fishing a prototype of the glider, and I was just saying, you know, I'm gonna put a little bit more weight on that nose. I don't know if I'm gonna put more weight on that nose. It's working pretty good just the way it is. Get it real quick here. Crazy things, when these fish go after these gliders, a lot of times they swipe at them. There you go. Saw the new GlideRaider in action. Calm, dead flat calm days after a big blow. Great glider days.